Benitto, and today you are watching my full comparison review between the Nexus 6 and the new OnePlus One. If Nexus 6 is placed around the price of the Nexus 5, it will be the best, largest selling smartphone in the. Let's start with something simple, and we start with the designs, hardware and specs. The OnePlus One has a simple design and it's make the phone completely desirable. The OnePlus One is a simple slab of 5.5-inch display. What is different is the material used on OnePlus One, and it is mostly on 64-bit variant sandstone black edition, and it is kind of something like a sandstone paper. The Nexus 6 is very big and spacing a 5.65 inch of display. It is more similar to the Moto X 2014. When we look at the hardware and sound, it is definitely a different story between them. Starting with the OnePlus One, it is a 5.5 inch 1080p IPS panel, 401 pixels per inch, and it is taking a quick spin around. You will find the volume keys and a slim slot at the left side, the power and lock switch at the right side, 3.5mm micro USB jack on the top, and the dual fine speaker at the bottom, and a micro USB cable. When you flip it to the back, you will find a 13-megapixel primary camera with dual flash and a Sony accelerometer sensor at there. In the internal, it features 2.5 GHz of quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor, 3 GB of RAM, and a 64 GB internal storage and Adreno 330. On the Nexus 6, we will find the Quad HD display with a 4040 ppi. In Nexus 6, we can see the right side is purely clean, and in the right side we can see the power lock button and the volume rockers. On the top, you will find a 3.5mm headphone jack and the SIM card slot. And at the bottom, you will find a micro USB port. And you flip the guide to the back, you can find a 13-megapixel camera with a round LED flash. The battery is also slightly different from the two. The OnePlus One has a 3100 mAh battery, while the Nexus 6 has a 3200 mAh battery. And we will see how these two perform on the video later while. And we can now look up the display of each other. The Nexus 6 has a much more vibrant display. You may like the colors of the OnePlus One, but the both OnePlus One and the Nexus 6 are same and similar as compared to display. The Nexus 6 is more colorful, and you will love to use the display when you are here and there. The OnePlus One can be viewed in from an extreme angle because it uses an IPS grade LED screen. At Nexus 6, there are some certain color shift on at heavy extreme angles, and the color do fade off, and the white may look yellow when you are in the extreme angle. The OnePlus One runs on the Cryogen OS 11. The OnePlus One may be easily customizable, and it is a lot more easier to use, and there are more softwares than here and there available. The stock software lets you customize basically every single thing of the phone in the phone's operating system. Even whole things are available to download right from the marketplace. And now you can see I am running the Android Lollipop theme here, and it is the most user-friendly soft. The Cyanogen mode is really meant for the people who are likely to taking their devices. It is not mean that it is not user-friendly. Like an Android, there is no bloatware. On Nexus 6, we are running the latest of Android is 5.0. Being a Nexus 6 device, there is no bloatware. The Android 5.0 Lollipop is the greatest leap of an Android ecosystem, and it is the best software available in Android market. It is a lot more user-friendly. Moving to the bottom, we can see three symbols, that is a triangle, circle and a square on the bottom of side. It is little quicker. The performance of the both are pretty much similar, and you will don't find any difference between the Nexus 6 and the OnePlus One. As there is a Nexus 6, there is no skin on the top. The Nexus 6 run more faster than the OnePlus One, but there is no way to combine the both of the devices or the beast. Remember that the OnePlus 12 will be getting Lollipop pretty much soon. As of Cryogen mode, they also said the OnePlus One will be getting the Cryogen mode too, as they are promised to OnePlus One, so it is a good deal. Let's move to the battery performance of this two. One thing for sure, this two has a pretty bigger battery. While reviewing the OnePlus One, I was flat out and impressed by the battery life. The things have been not that much great. It is really surprising. Do you think a 2200 mAh battery give you the best out of battery life, and it is actually being worse than the OnePlus One? I have struggled to get 4 hours of screen time on the Nexus 6, while the Nexus 6 get easily of 6 hours of on screen time. Due to the bigger screen and less more resolution, the Motorola is slightly bit lower than the OnePlus One. These two are not currently the best cameras in the Android ecosystem. Samsung with the Galaxy Note 4 and Sony with the Xperia Z3. The only difference between these two is the OS is found on Nexus 6 and the DCI 4K video on the OnePlus One. Here the Nexus 6 and OnePlus One are extremely different devices on the Android ecosystem, and the OnePlus is much durable in battery, while the Nexus 6 has a very good brand name in the Nexus company, and the OnePlus One on the other side we see it is a hot cake selling in the market so quickly at a very low price. These two have very different intention on each and everything. On the OnePlus One we can say it is more sense and is more good and it is more vibrant naturally. It might reclaim that it is the best Android phone on the Android ecosystem. The Nexus 6 is still wins a lot, and the OnePlus One is at the tail of the Nexus 6. When OnePlus One might get lollipop, Nexus 6 want to just watch up. And this is the quick comparison review between the OnePlus One on all the Nexus 6. Please do subscribe in my channel, and thank you.